Wall of Honor. Memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind. We honor their sacrifice. Are these developer names? That's what I'd expect. That or like if there were anyone on the development team who had lost people throughout their lives, they might want to honor them here. I see mold. The medical wing. Yeah, I hear them. Surely they can't come through here. More? Oh, come on. There's one more on the right side. Oh. But I wonder if they'll respawn when I try and go back in. Oh, I could just... No, I can't. Oh, how'd you see me? Okay, go get him. I guess I'll probably upgrade Pierce next, since I've been using that the most out of the other weapon forms. I just like that it can go... Oh, I don't have 6 yet. But I like that it can go through multiple enemies and take them all out at once. I think Spin is the only one that I care the least for. And then Shatter is nice. It's just I feel like I gotta get up a lot closer to make good use out of it, and I haven't been doing that much recently. Now it's just metal. Oh, there. Oh! It's like Last of Us in here. I think there's 2, 3 more. A little bit more than that. Don't see any more coming up here. This might be one of those things that is shooting stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. What else is here? The music isn't going away. Is that it then? Okay, can't go that way. What do we have to read? Mold autopsy, filed by Dr. Stevie Patton, coroner, by order of Dr. Raya Underhill, contract threshold specialist. Contract? Autopsy report, subject redacted. The deceased was a redacted-year-old, redacted, with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not provably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Refer to file 594-2716 for full report. Spirit footage. I do remember hearing like the mold makes itself very tasty to people, and even in the trailer for Resident, there's a sign in Manhattan that says "Don't eat the mold." Security Pinup's gone. Medical wing. Oh, this is the other side of the gate. So far, no more spawning, which I'm glad for, so I can explore. Not that it seems there's much to see anyway. Conference room. That's me. I really don't know what that is. I'm kind of wondering if it's the first containment unit for Northmore. So small, so I'm not sure. 'Cause I think the intention from the beginning was to... Oh, hello. Wait. The intention from the beginning was always to harness his energy, right? So that seems like a really small unit for, like, the operations they were planning to do. Important. Feels important and urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darling's presentation. Food poisoning? I ate mushroom salad for lunch. Do not wipe, this is a warning. I saw an inverted black pyramid, the board, the astral plane. Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. They moved to be on top of each other, like elevator lights. Going up? Is this the sector elevator? Then they connected / docked. What does that say? Above the oh shit? I have no idea. Looks like it could be RIA? I don't know. It's an hourglass, a doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The sand is leaking down. Oh no, felt terrible. Now it's all down and the red on top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This is a warning. Moirva. Maybe that was like a premonition about the hiss. Because they're the only red things around here, and the board did say they were trying to, like, encroach upon the astral plane, or at least the area where the board was. Globe procedures. ID Wolf Globe AI72-PE. Acquisition date April 12th, 2010. Containment location Panopticon Floor 2, Unit 9. No unique procedures required, however contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it, named Tanrilio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. That's interesting. I wonder if this suicide and feelings of depression is like continued contact with the globe makes people feel like they're becoming more in tune with the world that is on the globe and less in tune with their world, so they start missing a place that they think they know but they've never actually been to. Just feeling out of place, command room, and just feeling out of place with this world. Prep candidate program, transit corridor. No, thank you.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Panopticon cells, multiple breached. Security response en route. I think these are cell numbers. The print is so hard to see, but that looks like 6, 7, 12 maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Need clearance 6, of course. Not surprised, because the prime candidate stuff is pretty, like, a really important piece of lore.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world.
Okay. The volume is too low, so may as well just watch it in here.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's A place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
I recognize that one clip of Carla and Hubert that flashed for a second. That was from the spare. What was it? Spare footage?
Event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building.
I wouldn't mind learning more about the history of the Bureau, since they've been around for a long time. And I am curious about their leadership too, because it seems like the role of director may have been only introduced when they found the Bureau, or found the oldest house. Or maybe it just changed once they found the oldest house and had contact with the board. Because the service weapon only showed up with the oldest house. I'm also curious if the oldest house has changed forms throughout the years. Like, in the colonial period, did it look different? Because the way it is now, it seems a lot like, reminiscent of skyscrapers, so fitting in with the rest of the city around it. P6 cell. Okay. Oh. Okay, what am I doing here? Something with the picture. Oh, that was it. I guess this picture was attuned with the one in the final room, so flipping the other one right side up flipped the entire room. Oh, whoops.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
That's the same bridge for the quarry, right? Although from what I remember, when we were standing at the quarry bridge, we couldn't actually see towards the right side. Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right, well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects
this.
of power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you.
I'm gonna touch
And please,
everything.
Call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
I feel like if she's not
Listen to
gonna...
this. Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69. Get it? 69.
I do not see what is humorous about an escaped paranatural entity originating from cell 69, sir.
But you just said it. Come on, you guys. It's funny.
I think you gotta get out more. This guy also sounded really weird.
So many cell breaches. I guess life's a breach, huh? I'm funny. Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
No, I just had a couple questions. What I was gonna say earlier is I feel like she can't get too upset with people calling her something that she doesn't like if she's gonna call him Langston when he specifically told her to call him Fred.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's
Okay,
not to
healthcare
say I
y'all
don't like
got.
my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Normal, but also probably concerning. Like, I guess I can see it as like, you know, you shouldn't get close to them because they're objects and they can turn on you at any second, or it's like a prisoner guard sort of thing where you're not really supposed to feel too much for the prisoners. It's more of a thing of like, if something were to happen, would he react in a way that is professional and like, would he make the right choices, or would he let his feelings get in the way?
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
So when he says they're rare like hurricanes, does he mean the ones that are really destructive like Katrina or what? I don't know. I'm from like the southeastern part of the US, and hurricanes are pretty normal. You know, we have hurricane season. And you always hear about like Florida and Louisiana getting hit with hurricanes every single year. So I'm like, don't really seem that rare.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy?
Mm-hmm.
It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.